Education for Scholars is a faith-based, nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting families and establishing a future for youth. By partnering with students, parents, educational institutions, and communities, Education for Scholars will provide services that will equip youth with the skills and resources needed for success.
All right. It's exciting to see that one experience can change a life. I'm Merliana Dick with Education for Scholars, Inc. We have an organization to reach out to students in the Tulsa area with educational and mentoring resources. We have discovered that many children, if they participate in after-school programs, will do a lot better academically. We have created this program in order to provide a place for students to come and become more confident in their lives in order to be successful. We at Education for Scholars want to invite you to join us in our pursuit to help further the advancement of students in order for them to be encouraged and empowered for their future. I am a retired educator. I taught for Tulsa Public Schools since 2004. And I love teaching. I enjoy working with students. I didn't retire because I didn't like it. I retired because I believe that with Education for Scholars and with other community services, I would be more, I have an opportunity to reach out more and to provide the skills that I have, not only provide the skills that I have, but also expand on what I was already doing in the classroom by working with other communities, for example, Youth at Heart, and also working with the Dream Center in order to bring tutoring, to bring STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics to students in our community, which is a growing need to train students for the future, for jobs of the future, especially here in the United States. So I felt like, you know, in my retirement years, I can continue my work, continue what I do and what I love best, which is to help students and to do it in a capacity which I could also work with others in order to advance the cause of helping our students to become the best that they can be. I am the executive director mainly, but we also have some volunteers. We have some people that work with us in the summertime, some paid, some volunteers, in order to help facilitate what we're doing. We partner in a community, meaning that we partner with other organizations, and they have volunteers. They have established buildings that they work in, and we come alongside, bring the educational piece in order to help students get what they're lacking in the everyday classroom. We're working with students all over, all students in the city of Tulsa are welcome to participate in our programs. Right now, we're reaching out to mostly students on the north side of Tulsa, those that are in the impoverished areas, those that are in the low performing schools. We're working with the Dream Center, students that don't ordinarily have the support when they go home to help study, to help do well. And so those are the students that we primarily are working with. So we want to also extend our program to other areas of Tulsa. There are 2 schools that we would like to start a literacy program with those students because their scores are so low. Right now, the 4th graders, for example, scored less than 25% on their reading exam for the state of Oklahoma. So we want to work with those students that need just that little bit extra help. And we want to have an organization that would reach out and partner along with other organizations and schools in order to help our students do better. We work with students from first grade all the way up to their senior year, even preschoolers. I think just by starting this organization, I'm not having a lot of money, I'm a school teacher, and I believe just my heart to want to reach out. And so I just decided, regardless of whether or not I had the finances, I would use whatever resources I had, and I'm just seeing that I'm able to continue to move forward. Don't despise small beginnings. And so we started with my heart, and then I started reaching out to these organizations. The camp that we had this summer, we were doing robotics camps, and we were doing it with a group of middle school and high school students at Virginia College. Virginia College, by the way, has opened their doors to us to work and to use their facilities for free. One of the things that really touched my heart to let me know that Education for Scholars is really helping students is when they explain how they really learn how to code, they really learn. And one of the students that was sharing broke down in tears, but just broke down in tears to just express her appreciation about Education for Scholars, how that we were there, we were patient. Some of the coding can be very difficult. Even some of the trying to put robots together, and it took us several days to do that. But yet they were encouraged. Yes, they tried, and then in the end, they were able to say, "Oh, this program has really helped me learn more about how to code, how it's important to know technology." We do science, we do mathematics, reading, English. The integration of STEAM is the arts part. So the reading, giving them articles to read, teaching them how to mark the text. In other words, break the text down in order for them to be able to comprehend it better. Not only reading, but also music. During our summer camp, we had students participate in a talent show, reading their poetry, doing songs, doing dancing, playing the piano. Connection with another organization that we partnered with. It's called Higher Esteem Learning Programs, an 8-week camp where we had students not only involved in the science and technology, the engineering and the mathematics, we also had students involved in the arts. They all have dreams. They all have dreams. And sometimes when they are small, they have the dreams that talk about, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, and then sometimes it becomes snuffed out when things become difficult for them in their education. So that's what we do at Education for Scholars. We partner with communities in order to provide a successful future for our youth. And so we believe here that teamwork makes the dream work. And so we are pulling on all of the resources in our community, our schools. We're calling on our other nonprofit organization. We're working and coming alongside with community organizations, church organizations, in order to bring a brighter future for our youth. So you can go to our website at www.educationforscholars.org. they can call me directly. As I said before, I'm Merliana Dick with Education for Scholars, and they can call me at 918-955-0302, or they can also go on the website and they can indicate on the website that they are interested, and someone from our office could get back with them.